Sup? Welcome to the stream. What's up, guys? What's up, Link? What's up, Boo? What's up, Eggs? Lots of eggs. What's up, Swimmy? What's up, Guts? What's up, Katie? What's up, gang? How are you doing today? This beautiful day. This wonderful, gorgeous, Friday. Bald live, bald live. I'm in a store right now. Someone tell Marc's gay if this sends I love you all. It's all good. Jump in. We'll be here. What's up, Rosie? What's up, Link? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? I feel so small. I feel so small here. Ah, here you go. I've been lifted. I feel larger now. How we doing though? What's up, guys? What's up, Miku? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? What's up, Epicness? My cats are up there just fighting. They're like, this is actually very fucking, this is actually very epic. No, this is... That was so funny. Oh shit. They'll just keep fighting in the background, I guess. Hey, what's up, Jet Sis? What's up with your sis, man? WWE right here. What's up, Link? Anyway, how are you guys doing? I stand with Diet Colas being the worst drinks ever, and Marc should stop breathing for a moment because he's drinking one. The Diet Coke is actually, I've slowly been becoming a Diet Coke Andy. I've been pretty happy drinking diet soda. Like, not diet soda, because fuck Diet Pepsi, as well as fuck Diet Dr. Pepper. But Diet Coke is pretty good. I say Coke Zero is shit. Coke Zero sucks a lot. But Diet Coke is very good. Diet Coke, I've been good. Diet Coke is fucking basic. Caffeinated Confused gets it. Also, welcome to the stream. What's up, family? Say, hey, family. Just finished your new Chris video. Hope you liked it, man. Diet Pepsi, yeah, that's a thing apparently. I went to Sam's the other day. It is battery acid. You are absolutely correct. Wait, you actually cut your hair? Yeah, I cut it like last. Bro, you thought like last stream's thumbnail was like fake? I'd rather drink gas. Same here, bro. Oh, regular Pepsi. I'm all right. I'm all right. Vanilla Coke is fire. Vanilla Coke. I've never had a different taste of Coke. Toma agua, but 0 calories. And 500 grams of sodium. Marc, how many weird people named Chris do you have to cover? That's funny. This will hopefully be my second and last one. In regards to the Chris question. Pepsi and Diet Pepsi taste the fucking same to me? No, it does not. You can taste the sugar. And Diet Coke just does it well. Diet Pepsi fucks up where Diet Coke does well. Like, Diet Coke just tastes good. Diet Coke just gives you that, like if you just drink it, without thinking about it, it's just Coke. And that's awesome. And for me, I'm like a Coke fiend. I'm a Coke stan all the way, same here. But it does make me feel better drinking a Diet Coke than I would if I had drinking a regular Coke. And I've been feeling better with this transition. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is pretty good. Not the diet, though. See, this is the first diet soda that I've actually, liked. I hate all diet shit. I'm not a Coke girly. I love Dr. Pepper. What's wrong with you people? I can never understand, Dr. Pepper being your primary soda drink. I've always seen Dr. Pepper as, the secondary. Coke is my main. Coke's my main loadout and shit. My secondary loadout, give me some Dr. Pepper, maybe an orange Fanta or a Sprite. Mountain Dew best soda. To be fair, it's been forever since I've drank a Mountain Dew. I've always seen Mountain Dew as the gamer drink. And I remember when I was a low teen, 12 years old or whatever, I wanted to drink Mountain Dew. Because I was I want to be epic and MLG like YouTubers. But fucking, I just could never get into it. What's up, Mika? I will happily chug Diet Coke from my toddler Spidey friend's cup from the Dollar Tree. Your pace. I don't have cups. I reuse this plastic water bottle that I bought at a 7-Eleven, and I just reuse it with water. I just refill it with regular water all the time. What are we talking about? We are going to briefly cover the Chris Tyson situation, as well as a new situation that is happening with Mrbeast that I doubt you guys may have heard of. You notice how Sprite is way better than Pepsi's Starry version? Oh yes, completely. Starry fucking sucks. I remember trying to drink Starry at a Sam's, because for some reason Sam's refuses to have any Coke brand products. They only have Pepsi products. So they had Starry. I was like, all right, I'll take the Starry, because the Pepsi machine wasn't working. The Pepsi on the machine wasn't working. I was like, all right, I'll get a Starry. Spit that shit out. I just drank water out of the cup. I miss Sierra Mist. Yeah, Sierra Mist, from what I remember, was good. Am I weird for thinking water is top? Water is good. Cold water is good. I can't really entirely do, what's it called? Room temperature water. It's so hilarious. Sunny V2 predicted the shit out of this situation. It's not. Sunny V2 was just being transphobic for the most part. It was not a prediction of the whole situation. I don't think many people could predict this, and if they were predicting this, for the most part, they were just being transphobic. How's baby Marc doing? That is true, Miku. How's baby Marc doing? My grandparents always had 2 liters of Sierra Mist in the house. I remember the label vividly. I remember really liking it, but eventually it was rebranded. They've tried rebranding it to, what is it? The drink that Epicness said. Fucking. Whatever they said. But it just tastes different. It just hits different. Anyway. Let's get into the point of the stream. Sorry, yes. When I was a kid, we didn't have name brand soda money, so we had Dr. Thunder. Hey, to be fair, Sam's Cola is also good as hell. So, anytime that I had to drink a Sam's Cola, I was pretty happy. He's good. I'm out at a coffee shop right now, so he's with his dad. Lol, but how are y'all? We're doing great. Hope LJ and little marclive is doing awesome. Are we doing anything after the Chris bullshit? Probably Kahoot. Map had opinion. Sam's Cola. Sam's Cola is good as hell. And we gang. So, if you guys don't know, the Chris Tyson situation, we covered it very briefly last time out, but the only update that there is that Mrbeast spoke out on the situation. So if you want to learn more about that, watch last stream. Last stream we just we briefly went over it, and it's nothing too different. No LaCroix. I've never tried LaCroix. But here we go. I've never been a big sparkling water guy, to be fair. But anyway, this is the tweet that we saw last time out. We'll give a brief read of it. I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we mutually decided that it's best I permanently step away from all things Mrbeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. Which is a crazy, just tweet. Just what's it called? Just raw dogging a apology tweet. Just saying this. Because everyone saw this shit, 50 mil views, and just completely, thought that, Ava was just fessing up to, old grooming allegations. People if people did not look into the replies, like in comparison 50 million views to 3.4 million views, they would have just assumed, oh shit, Ava did that shit. Ava groomed this kid, said all that terrible shit to this kid, met that kid in person, and just did that terrible shit if they're not well informed. So they said that, and then Ava came out and with the replies shortly after. I don't know how long it took. Yeah, fucking 2 hours after, decided to be like, I wanna add, I never groomed anyone. The person who gets brought up in these accusations, Lava, has vocally supported that they are false. So it's like, if nobody opened the Twitter thread, they would have just been like, oh shit, like she groomed Lava. Fuck. So like, this is kind of complete fuck up on her end, like making the 2 hours to reply and be like, by the way, I didn't groom, I just said weird shit. So in the end, all that Ava did was that she made very incredibly inappropriate messages to minors, very in like public Discord servers and everything. Just a general weirdo, and people are like, that's just weird. You should never make like inappropriate adult jokes with a minor. As far as I know, that is the pretty much the gist of the situation. Like, she never groomed a minor. She never went out of her way to like nefariously do anything sexual with a minor, as well as their connection with Shadman, I believe is their name. This individual that would draw fucking lolly porn, and they were just very explicitly and publicly just loved their art, this Ava. So like, they're getting canceled for that, rightfully so. I'll read you guys the rest of the tweet. Having said that, I humbly apologize to anyone I have hurt with my unacceptable social media posts, past actions, and to those who may feel betrayed for how I used to act online. To lump these two factors together to create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond bad edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. In past years, I have learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I could continue to work on myself. I don't want these accusations to impact the hundreds of people who work at Mrbeast, which is why I have stepped away. This is an important thing to note, because then shortly after, I believe a day later, Mrbeast responded with their own reply to the situation, saying, over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure that I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with Mrbeast. So, Mrbeast fired Ava. Mrbeast fired Ava. It was not a mutual agreement to part ways. Bro fired her. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings. So yeah, they're running their own separate investigation to find out how much did like the Mrbeast brand have to do with Ava's ability to interact with like the minors that worked with Mrbeast, and how much of it was just Ava like being a weirdo, how much of it was like through the Mrbeast, like I guess like Minecraft server, through the brand, through all that shit. So that's pretty much it, as well as Mrbeast personally firing who is his best friend Ava, which should have been a pretty tough thing to ask. More like 2024 being a bad year for minors. 2024, terrible year to be a kid. Now, the thing that I really hate the most about this, you know, I feel great. Mrbeast did a great job responding, but literally the first reply, almost the first reply, blatant transphobia, is insane. Like, we warned you. You didn't listen. You deserve to be canceled. What did Mrbeast do? What did Mrbeast do that like was terrible here? All he did was trust his friend. Clearly he shouldn't have, but I mean, you can't get on the man for that. All he did was trust that his friend wouldn't have been a weirdo. Marc, you forgot that the person that got groomed probably says they didn't get groomed, but remember, most people being groomed don't usually know that they are being groomed. So as far as I know, that is true. They said that they didn't feel they were being groomed, which is correct. But as far as like the facts that we know right now, nothing inherently sexual happened. No advances sexually happened as far as we know. These were all just really just public interactions that Ava would have with this individual that was just inappropriate, that you shouldn't have with a minor. Like, it wasn't anything like sexual, like being like, I'm gonna come out of my way to fuck you. Like, it wasn't anything like that. It was just really poorly timed jokes and sense of humor, as well as Ava's sort of obsession with Shadman's art. So, like, you do have a point, but as far as we know, nothing sexual happened. Ava's apart. Why the fuck is Sneeko trending? Oh, Sneeko is trending more than like, I don't want to click on it. I'm not going to click on it. But more than likely because Charlie, when he made his video on the situation, he called out Sneeko because Sneeko called out Charlie and all the people that were like, oh, none of these big YouTubers are going to make a big video about it. None of these people are going to address the situation just like they addressed Dr. Disrespect's situation, because people want to keep friendly and be buddy-buddy with Mrbeast. So that they can get the collab, which is so stupid coming from the guy who would defend cuties. Like, Sneeko has gone out of his way in multiple podcasts to defend Cuties, the Netflix movie that documented minors in a very inappropriate way, as well as giving his own personal opinions on the age of consent, which are very fucked up and very disgusting. He said that it's pretty fucked up that this Charlie guy will go against fucking Dr. Disrespect, but won't make a video about this. Sneeko worked with early Mrbeast, by the way. Yes, that is true. Sneeko worked with early Mrbeast and has met Chris in person and personally, which is very interesting to know that, like, that's like the Sneeko pipeline, like Mrbeast videos. But yeah, that's more than likely why he's trending. Charlie made the video talking about this whole situation and brought up Sneeko in the end and pretty much like like kind of dissed him like pretty hard in the end. What the fuck happened to Sneeko? Don't worry about it. I think it's best that we just don't care about him. he's a pretty sad human being, all things considered. But yeah, like shit like this like really bothers me. It's like, this isn't important. Why? Like, yeah, it's like, his name is Chris. It's like, this thing was just like over the last few days, like, it's talking about Mrbeast's involvement and sending fucking investigators to go check on Ava. And then this fucker, his name is actually Chris. Harrison Crank. Harrison Crank. Opinions are my own. Politics and sport. Retweet does not equal an endorsement. Hashtag MAGA. It's so fucked. And then there's that transphobia that is completely unnecessary. Like, it's so... I hired 100 lawyers to save my friend Ava from pedophile allegations. Crazy. And this fucker Akka was busy trying just farm as many like impressions as possible, which is just, I don't know, it's just a fuck thing. I fucking hate Twitter. But this is pretty much all that we have to know regarding the Ava situation. As far as we know, you know, like, Ava completely bombed her fucking Twitter, most of her internet, what's it called? Most of her internet activity has been straight fucking wiped. Mrbeast just released a statement and has not posted much since then. At all, really. And that's pretty much the situation regarding Ava. However, I found a video that came up on my recommended that I want to share with you people. Not this song. Not this song either. Not this song. No. Nah. Nah. No. I found a YouTube video on my recommended. Oh, buddy. way, ladies and gentlemen, I found this YouTube video on my recommended called I Worked for Mrbeast, He's a Fraud. It just came out 2 days ago, and it's meant to be somewhat of an expose on Mrbeast. Now, I will be honest, I gave it a slight pre-watch of the first 3 minutes of the video. And once I got into it, I realized I kind of want to react to it live on stream. And it's very interesting because people are saying that it's been sort of been getting shadow banned off YouTube. If you click on it and you go straight to the comments, people are straight up saying, like, if this video mysteriously disappears, I've downloaded a copy. This comment serves as my confirmation that this video once existed. Promoting illegal gambling to kids is crazy. The best proof of all the content in this video is in the fact that this video is shadow banned to the max. Which, I mean, I proved it. I looked up, I work for Mrbeast, Dogpack404, which is this person's YouTube channel, which is kind of a burner YouTube channel that they've made just for this video. Actually, they made it a month ago, but they made it and then uploaded this one video onto it. So if you look up, I work for Mrbeast, Dogpack over here, you get in your third search result. So I don't know how true that is. But according to the fucking comments, they're saying that this video has been shadow banned. You pre-gamed without a spooky... I pre-gamed only like the first 5 minutes. This is a 50-minute video, so you gotta be ready for this one, alright? But yeah, it's gotten a bit of traction on fucking Reddit and shit. I saw it on my recommended, but apparently this is a pretty big deal, so I want to kind of get into this. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be an interesting one. Yo, fun to see you live. Just wanted to say I've been listening to you watching the Christian doc in the background the whole summer so far, and I've had a blast. Your content is great. I appreciate it, Mobius. Holy shit, that's so nice. That's very nice. I know my face compared to those videos that you've been watching in the summer is probably a little different. I've gotten a little bit of a tan. But I'm glad you like them. We're watching the Mrbeast video right now. Oh shit, why are they so big? Reset. There you go. Here we go. What? Is the audio not working on me? Whoa, hold up. Audio just is not working for me on here for some reason. Ah, there it is. Unmute site. There it is. All right, here we go.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course. If you could post something and everyone in the world would watch it, you'd be the most powerful man on earth.
We're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negative.
Very smart with your money. The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
Illegal lottery for money.
To the point where he's gambling with people's lives.
You don't have to pay anything to enter legitimate
How is this legal? I don't get it. It's a scam.
Hundreds of boards or fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
This is such an epic opening.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former Mrbeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you, enjoy the video. So this is part one into my investigation.
These are pretty big allegations, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for the white man jump scare.
Into Mrbeast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. Because I see a lot of people saying, like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, I was going to come forward. And also, like, going to the authorities isn't going to work because what are you going to say? Like, you heard rumors that this person was this way or that, you know, there's obviously evidence of, like, the shad-based stuff. Like, that's been out for a while. People have internally known at the company that, like, Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person and the company protects her.
Minors attracted person is a crazy way to say it. just say she was a Minecraft YouTuber, man.
And or they were protecting her, and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew. So, which I think that's more of a red flag than anything I'm going to reveal in this.
I worked there for not even 5 days, and Chris was talking about love for lolly porn and talking about his Discord server where they shared it. Glad you spoke up. That place is actual hell. What? I confirmed this person's employment is crazy. You can't confirm these screenshots. We just have to go by this person's fucking say. I'm not gonna trust the guy that looks like he is a mix of the first of the 13 colonies in Alabama. That is a very creative way to call a person white.
This video, but there's messages happen in like Mrbeast discords, and yeah, I don't know. It's a mess when like Mrbeast contestants are being exposed to like minor attracted persons and the company's protecting them.
Oh, okay. I understand it now. I kind of understand it. Say, okay, I get the
Being
phrasing.
exposed to, like minor attracted.
Phrasing so YouTube doesn't delete. I get that now. I thought he was just being a weirdo. I thought he just didn't want to say pedophile for some reason. So he was okay. Sure, okay.
Persons,
minor attractive person makes sense now.
Protecting them. There's a big emphasis at the company of like how to manipulate children, like understanding their psychology and everything, and like seeing that that's sort of used in weird ways. And there's been like parasocial relationships and encouraging like almost children simping for these people, and maybe that's as nefarious as it gets, or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Which is an old clip. You could say like his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then, and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that like he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit, because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24, but I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because little kids lie.
This is literally my demographic, except my demographic is more so like bigger on 18-24 and huge on 25-34. Like both of these are pretty much the same. If I were to pull up my analytics right now, everyone up here, they don't exist, and everyone down here, they don't exist either. Everyone is 18 to 34 in my demographics.
Lie about their age, or they're on their
But yeah, and then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range, because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, Mrbeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. Mrbeast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with Mrbeast in a way that benefits Mrbeast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of Mrbeast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act.
I don't think this is much of a problem as he says it is. It's just PR, really. This is just marketing for Mrbeast. It's just like, that's just like his brand. Most influencers are like this.
In some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what Mrbeast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a Mrbeast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that Mrbeast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what Mrbeast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand,
subscribe for a free car. Buy this shirt to be in a video. Go try a new Feastables bar. You could win $10,000. Like this is just as far as I know, this is just marketing. Like I can straight up tell you guys, like, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for a cookie. He's done this shit Like all of his career, has he not? Like his shit has always been like subscribe for a cookie. It's pretty much the same thing as well. Like even if he doesn't give into this shit, like he does give away like shit. He does give away $10,000. He does give away Lamborghinis. Like this is not new information as far as we see. Like you could call it scummy. You can say like it's like him paying for subscribers, but it's not anything nefarious as far as I know.
They will win big rewards. Trust Mr. Beast, watch him help others, contribute to
Yo, will you really give us a cookie? Trust, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man.
his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini, and to make it you could be in one of these. Subscribe right now, and you might get picked for the next $10,000.
Yeah, this is just, I mean, this is just like the textbook definition of being a YouTuber. This guy is explaining marketing and saying it's bad. Yeah, like subscribe and like look at this shit. This shit says subscribe right now or I will slap you. How dare he? I didn't subscribe and he didn't slap me. Therefore, terrible marketing. Like, it's like I subscribe right now. Thank God he didn't slap me. Thank you, Mr. Beast. I love you. Like. This is just marketing. Every YouTuber has done this in one like shape or form. Mark, when am I gonna get the house you promised me for becoming a member? I did not promise a house for sure, but I did promise a cookie.
You win $100,000. Subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car. I love all of subscribe. I give you $100,000.
Subscriber up. Why is he using this? Subscribe and I love you. Like this is just marketing. This is just like throwaway statements to just get who is Mrbeast's audience, kids, to subscribe to the YouTube channel. This isn't like real, like legally binding shit. Is this guy a former ex-worker? Because if so, he's not cooking, right? He's burning the stove. Apparently, this man worked for Mrbeast.
And subscribe, and you could win subscribe button. You could also win $100,000.
Like he is going against all YouTubers that have ever asked their audience to subscribe right now.
Just fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. Mrbeast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of Mrbeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah, it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back.
I highly doubt Mrbeast himself even writes these comments. I'm pretty confident Mrbeast does, because ever since Mrbeast was a much smaller creator, like that was his thing. Like that was Mrbeast's shit. Like Mrbeast's thing was just like, subscribe for a cookie, subscribe for blah blah blah, subscribe for this and that, subscribe and blah, blah, blah. Like he's always been like kind of a content machine when it comes to that.
My content sometimes just so people think it's real. Also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mrbeast. They haven't got through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
This is such a terrible point. Because the point of the videos are not to make a real video. It's not to make a like contest show. Like we care so much about this fucker making sure he wins fair and square. The point of the video is that it's a good video. Nothing burger is what I'm saying. Like he's like, he used CGI here. Also, this room is actually fake. This room was made in post. Like effects were used here and everything. Like this is not a real person. That's like, yeah, cool. Like he keeps trying to make the videos look better. He got CGI. This is a shit way to try and prove everything. He's just saying things, right?
Guy, this whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mrbeast. They haven't got through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
You did Not even scripted. It's more than, it's just the editing. Like the editing was probably made to make this moment a lot more intense than it probably actually was, like in real time, which makes sense. Like the whole point of like the Mrbeast thing was just to make the videos good. Does this guy not like TV shows? Yeah, it's like the point of like this shit being like intense and going down to the 1 second is because guess what? He's a YouTuber and wants the video to be entertaining. So that it goes down, it has that stake. It has the stakes of that.
What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in
Bro hates anything that isn't a fucking vlog.
August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former Mrbeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at Mrbeast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into a $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not gonna dox him, only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag,
Turns to Eric and says, how do I fly this thing? And Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
Okay, so Mrbeast editor has a mansion. This is a great point that this man is making. The man that works for Mrbeast is rich. Cool.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Why is he reaching? That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, you work for Mrbeast and you have a mansion? Fuck you. This is worse than like the Hassan socialist shit.
Max, this is a nice car. Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few minutes ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of family stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like you know, playing catch with my dad, you know.
For a year? How do you make money? How are you like surviving?
Basically, my main strategy is I go to like grocery store type places.
I need the question because he's been secretly working at Mrbeast while appearing in the scripted videos as a contestant. More than likely, you just can't talk about it because of an NDA. That's probably the thing. He probably is NDA to say that like I don't work with Mrbeast or can't say like shit like that. Like okay, like this isn't as big of a deal as you're making it seem, I guess.
I basically I'll do when I get there. I usually get like an amount of food that takes like a week or so, right?
With what money?
The money that I made.
How did you make it?
Huh? Listen, you're getting too caught up in the details. They'll figure it out.
We will die. Do you understand that?
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked.
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy.
Okay, that's a good. That might actually be a good, a good argument right here. That might actually be a good. No, Mrbeast didn't spend like 5 days at sea. He actually didn't. No, I will never be able to live knowing that he faked being stranded in the ocean. That's a good one. This is like an actual good. Yeah, he found the cut. Yeah, this is. I mean, even then, you can maybe be like, what if they're hiding way over here and they're all just snuggled up and like kissing and shit?
Standing the whole night, completely soaked.
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far
What's up,
opposite
Kel?
side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited.
I think this has been known though, as far as I know. Like, fucking, like, especially this video, a lot of storylines are at, like, especially for like the age video, which was like 1 through 100, whoever wins. A lot of those videos were, what's it called? Storylines were added in post and stuff like that. I think this is true, and I think Mrbeast has said himself that he wanted to put more of an emphasis into storylines for like videos like these. He wanted to put like an emphasis. I don't know, like I could probably find the clip. I remember watching an interview. I think it's on the Colin and Samir show, that like he wanted to put an emphasis more on like the storylines of the contestants in these shows or whatever, and whether or not they're artificial or whatever. It's like you can't really blame him. I mean, he just wants to make an entertaining video at the end of the day. It's not like he gets, like I'm seeing it from like a Mrbeast, what's it called? Perspective, that he doesn't care like about making the best contestant oriented show possible. He only cares about making the best YouTube video possible. He just cares about making the most entertaining video possible. And it makes sense that he would like things won't perfectly connect together like a fucking jigsaw puzzle or whatever. Like it makes sense that you will kind of have to like sort of glue things to kind of like sound like more cohesive, to make a cohesive story. Like that makes sense that he would say shit like that. This man is creating entertaining videos. That sick bastard. This guy looks like a discount Carl Jacobs. I kind of see it.
Just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated.
Yeah, it's to make it more entertaining, to make it more, to like add more stakes, even if it's faked. Even if it's faked, someone like these individuals are still living that scenario, are still in like these boxes. They're still in this scenario, still competing in this contest. Like maybe post-production made it so that it's more intense or whatever, so that the video can be more entertaining than watching a 72-hour VOD of just like these people just sitting around. Like it makes sense that they would edit shit in post.
Audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
Take that lie.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Okay, so Mrbeast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right?
That's what I said. That's what I said. This is like the same argument that he's making. This is like the same argument that people make when they're like, actually, WWE is fake, actually. So, like, you're very invested in a fake sport. It's like, this is the same argument where it's like, WWE, we get it's fake. Everyone knows it's fake. If you think it's real, you're the stupid one. But it's like, we just like the storylines, or we just like the entertainment value that comes from seeing two grown-up, oiled-up men throwing themselves across a square ring. Same thing with Mrbeast. Like, I like the editing, and I like seeing like all these cool cuts and seeing like these contestants and seeing like it's entertaining, especially for children and for like a large, diverse range of people.
Right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to Mrbeast. And often,
I mean, this is kind of somewhat of a okay point. But I think people somewhat know this because Mrbeast does have an account on Instagram for people that want to apply to attend these contests and shit. And sometimes, like, if like shoots are quick, it makes sense to want to just grab friends and family. This is somewhat of an okay, what's it called? Of an okay point. But as long as like those people don't win, then I guess it's all right, don't you think? Like, as long as the people that were just friends or family and his own fucking girlfriend don't win, then I guess it's all right and fine, just to make like the number look cooler. Why can't his own people working for him join in? They can't have fun. True. I mean, I don't know, because it can seem like, oh, but I thought it was just 100 random people. Oh, what the fuck? You're cheating me off or whatever.
oftentimes friends and family of Mrbeast employees, or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry.
And I can see that as like, I kind of see the argument. The argument is that it's not random. It's not like he's being as charitable as he seems. It's not like he's giving $185,000 to this random like boy or girl that won this Mrbeast video. He's actually giving $185,000 to his co-worker's friend, or to one of his employees' friends, or to one of his family members' friends, or whatever. Like, he's not giving it to random people. He's not that charitable, which I kind of see that being somewhat of an argument here.
Who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Yeah, like this is the argument. Mrbeast on his way to donate $500K to his rich and famous friends. Yeah.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants 10 grand?
They are never
Okay, to be fair, that's a funny out of context clip of Mrbeast for this situation.
Subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former Mrbeast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot.
Were the results of any videos rigged? In 100 Boys versus Girls, we were told it would be a PR problem if the boys won by a lot. Also, we didn't have enough girls to film, so several Mrbeast employees stepped in for the video, but most had to get out almost immediately. So production was told to get more boys out to make it closer. Also, at the end, when we divided the circles into 10 parts, there was a shift change of the people monitoring the contestants. After that, I noticed no more girls got out, and I think the results were pretty much rigged. Interesting. But I mean, I don't know. It's because to me, I don't see the Mrbeast's whole thing is not to make like a fair contest. Mrbeast's whole thing is to make an entertaining video. Like I've never went to Mrbeast to be like, oh, I want to see the most realistic, and these people fight to the death completely fairly so that they can win and shit. Like, no, I go to the video to be like, oh, I want to see this entertaining video. I want to see this fucker giveaway shit, and I just want to see an entertaining video, an entertaining YouTube video. Like, it makes sense for him to be like, okay, let's rig. Not rig. Okay, using the word rig is a little weird, but like, let's move some parts so that it's a more entertaining atmosphere. Because it would be very boring if, let's say, the boys just wipe the girls out of the water, or vice versa. The girls just wipe the boys out of the water. That's not that entertaining of a video, and that makes sense for Mrbeast to want to like even it out and stuff. I mean, he's been seen in videos before that he's been seen telling people on videos that. For example, for the private investigator tries to find me. Which video is that? He said that he would have instead just repeated doing that video if the guy would have found him. It's one of those. Let me find it real quick. Mrbeast. It's a fairly recent one. About like a year ago. I consider that fairly recent. Here we go. Let's find it. Yeah, I paid a real assassin to try to kill me. For this video, it's crazy stakes because this guy is trying to find Mrbeast, and Mrbeast has to be like fucking running like all over the world and trying to make sure that he doesn't get him. And he said that, well, if the assassin gets me, I'll just give him the money, and if we didn't get through the entire video, I would just do it again. Like I'm pretty sure he's been quoted straight up saying that. I'm not sure where the audio clip of him saying that is. I'll probably find it in post, but he said that he would do that just to make the video better.
And because so many of the female contestants were Mrbeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave.
He does that a lot. He does that a lot in many of his challenges. He just pays fucking just to like even out or thin out the pool of contestants. He was just like, if anybody wants to leave, I'll give you 10 grand and you can leave. He's done that a lot in more videos than I can count, I'm pretty sure.
As much as the actual prize money. But doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were.
Mark, has this guy even seen Beast Philanthropy before? Because that channel is where you can go to find the real charitable acts. I don't think his problem is with how charitable Mrbeast is. I think his problem is just like, he's a fraud in his YouTube videos. His videos are scripted and edited and they're not real, they're fake. The WWE is real, god damn it!
Left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera. Apparently at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many Mrbeast employees get out immediately. I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another rigged boys versus girls video.
I mean, I don't know. I see why people would get mad, but this is not enough to be like, oh, he's a fraud, cancel him. I can understand why people would be mad, like seeing like, oh, it's not completely fair. It's not a fair game show. It was just made to be entertaining. What the fuck? My whole point worldview is broken. Like, I can understand some people getting like being sad or mad about shit like that. But it's not enough to make a whole fucking expose video on like, this is so fake and disgusting. Cancel him.
So knowing that Mrbeast likes the results to be close and that offstage producers can sort of influence how a challenge progresses, I want to show one more example. This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. Now immediately the intro is sped up, and the timer is clearly added in post.
It's edited. It is an edited video. It's meant to be entered. Like, God forbid somebody edits their video. Like, that's fucking crazy. Who cares?
And he clearly touches the laser here, but whatever. Let's assume that it's all real time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could assume that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general.
Bro just wants the raw footage with shitty audio where it just didn't happen in his mind. It's like, actually, Mrbeast shouldn't record with multiple cameras. He should record with just an iPhone and just like record the whole thing like that, because that's the most realistic thing we can get.
To make the results close. And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant wins the money, so rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing, but there are many examples of contestants losing. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have the same person tie all the knots so that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches. And then we have a standards and practices person. And if you don't know what that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who knew how to...
Interesting. So, okay, I can kind of see where this guy is coming from. He kind of wants, since there are no kind of, I guess, legality when it comes to YouTube game show, while there is legality when it comes to like television game show, I can see him being like, we should have the same thing, because it seems like Mrbeast is getting away with a lot more comparatively to what a guy just running a regular game show would. Like, Mrbeast is getting away with making a more entertaining product than Steve Harvey would and like Family Feud or some shit. So I can kind of understand this take. I understand it a lot more now because it comes from more of comparing traditional media to YouTube video and saying how like YouTube can get shit, can get away with a lot of things compared to what like television people would do, where it's like, oh well, if we could just do this, like fucking The Price is Right, we would have made like the most interesting person on The Price is Right win instead of this random very smart person. Mrbeast Outrad said this: if you aren't interesting, you're less likely to get screen time and less likely to win because you aren't entertaining. Yeah. Like this has been said before. It's because he's saying it like if it's an expose. He's saying it like if this is the first time anyone has ever thought about this. Like, no, Mrbeast has said this multiple times in various fucking podcasts and shit. Like the Navy member with PTSD from Hell's Kitchen trying to actually cook and not understand the drama aspect of the show.
Solve them to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game.
Rosanna
But it's not.
Pacino.
If they were having-
She's talked about this before. She almost got fucking canceled for this shit. She got fucking canned for this for saying for her whole drama, as far as I remember it. I don't remember it specifically, but it was like I was actually third place, but in the YouTube video they said I wasn't. And like that was her thing. And it's kind of like, and who cares at the end of the day? I most people have the same sentiment as I did. Like, who really cares? I mean, whatever. Like having Rosanna Pansino as like the top 3 is not as interesting as having fucking, who knows, I Show Speed up in the top 3, or fucking I guess Logan Paul as well. That is understandable, I guess.
I'm thinking it's a fair game, but it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, and small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all the cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling.
So I am up here.
Oh, wow.
If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production, Zach would have been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules, and guarantee you, if I climbed in the ceiling, Mrbeast would eliminate me.
He was in the ceiling!
Also, I think
Whoa, words.
Me.
He was in the ceiling!
Creator Games 2 and 3 had nothing to do with... Pause if you want to read. Creator Games was not for charity. Whoa. Creator Games 2 and 3 had nothing to do with charity. The winners of the competition would receive prize money under the vague condition that they give the money to their fans. Hey, my cousin is a fan of my videos. Zach King made 2 highly viewed monetized videos with the prize money. Both the winners of Creator Games 1 and 2, D'Amelio sisters and Zach King, were accused of cheating. Mrbeast does not care about fairness in his competitions. He only cares about making the best video possible. Which, I mean, he said this before. This is not, you're not exposing anything. Like, this is like, he's been quoted saying this. This is very true. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, it may be a pretty shitty thing, but that's always been his point of view when it comes to like making these videos. The trivia tournament also had multiple factual mistakes. No one seemed to correct spell possum and oldest living animal question. Correct answers were wrong. Ensuring fairness in challenges like this is not difficult, but Mrbeast thinks it makes the videos worse, so he doesn't do it. I get it. I can see why people would be mad and why this could be a big deal. Or why people could get mad about this, but at the end of the day, this is not like shit to get canceled over. You get me? These are things for like, this is something that Twitter would run wild with for like a week and then forget about the following week, as far as I know, which is probably what's happening right now as we speak. I'm not one for assuming people pick favorites, but I'm amazed Mrbeast brings Logan Paul so many times despite all of this crypto scams. He is a cash cow with Prime and shit. So with like Prime being a very highly endorsed energy drink, it makes sense for Mrbeast to want to be in like good relations with a guy like Logan Paul. Same thing, like vice versa, with Feastables being a fucking huge chocolate company. So I can understand why both of them would want to be on good terms with each other. Oh no, I spent hours on sitting on a box. How interesting. I better be featured a lot on the vid. I could say the same thing, arguably, for example, of course, from like a very smaller scale. I ran the marclive Minecraft competition event. And like, I really just spectated like 3-4 people primarily because I thought they were probably the most funny. And when I would find like actual cool, interesting shit happening, I tried my best to be there. Even though it was a lot more difficult because I was like the only fucking camera looking at shit and trying to like look for interesting things. That's why I kind of like milked the Rosie bit a lot, because I thought that shit was fucking funny to me. And like compared to like other people that were just like mining and shit, I was like, I'll just milk Rosie real quick for like a bit. link pretty much. Mark, I basically did nothing and had more screen time than Link, who got to the Nether. Yes, but I wouldn't have ran the classical music bit with fucking Link. I would have I ran it with you.
Also, I think some of the Mrbeast giveaways have been fake, but I'll get to that.
I did nothing. How was I funny? I made the funny. You didn't make the funny. I made the funny, and I thought it was funny.
So now that I've explained some of the ways that Mrbeast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on to explain how he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more. That's a crazy reach. Signatures, giving.
That's a crazy reach. Giving children diabetes is a crazy. This is, I mean, sure, like, let's cancel the guy for making a chocolate bar. Like, what? And it's like, they're gonna cancel me for making a burger joint because they make burgers. Like, wow, it's almost like candies are not good for you. Yeah, it's almost like this guy knows his audience's children, so he's going to try to profit off of it by making a chocolate bar, which children like. I sure, if you hate capitalism, go against it. Make a video against capitalism, but to like hate fucking Mrbeast for it is pretty crazy. It's like, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Children diabetes and more. A call to action is simply when you tell the viewer to do something.
Welcome to the stream, C-Spang. We are talking about Mrbeast being a fraud, allegedly. We are 15 minutes into this video. And yeah, so far it fucking sucks. Hairline hiding.
Subscribe is a call to action. Early in his career, Mrbeast found a better version of the thing.
Hold up, let me listen.
A call to action is simply when you tell the viewer to do something, saying subscribe is a call to action. Early in his career, Mrbeast found a better version of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, Mrbeast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement, and you aren't born understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe.
God forbid this man has a bit. God forbid Mrbeast runs a bit of subscribe for cookie and it works. It's like, holy reach. It's like, terrible person, fucking hang him. Like, kill him, hang him at the stake. Like, he said to subscribe for a cookie and he didn't give me a cookie. Like, that's crazy. It's like, and he's destroying our children's brains. This video is going to do fucking wonders on Facebook, I'm telling you. This video is going to do wonders with boomers on Facebook, I'm telling you.
Right. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying.
Stop this fucking shit. I'm so tired of it. Fucking 10 years of YouTube. People are still like buying subs for this shit.
So over the next 7 days.
Like, Marc Live isn't live? What the heck? It's not Marc Live? Marc Live isn't the live channel? It's the Marc channel? I'm killing myself. Like,
I'm going to be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
I watched this video.
This is legal. I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to your channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
Mrbeast actually said this. His audience has grown to a larger audience of adults after going on to regular podcasts like Joe Rogan. Could be true for sure. There are a lot of adults that are aware of Mrbeast, but I do believe it is like you cannot go against the fact that it is primarily children. Sure, the Joe Rogan podcast could have maybe pushed him towards the mainstream even more than he already is, but he is still primarily a huge like kids YouTuber. Like if you go to the nearest 12-year-old near you right now and you ask them who's Mrbeast, and they'll know. But if I ask my mom, which I've asked my mom and like my uncle for some reason about like a week or two ago, like if they like about like Mrbeast or something. Like I think I brought it up like, oh guys, because of like the Mrbeast running for president meme. I was like, Mom, did you hear like Mrbeast is gonna run for president in 10 years? And she was like, who's that? I was like, but to be fair, she's like 40, 50, whatever.
Shit.
She's
I
old.
literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and we literally found him 1 minute before Zach. I spent over $1 million on these phones. All you have to do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
Samsung, I just want you to love me.
So yeah, that's what a call to action giveaway is. At best, they are a way to buy subscribers, but much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give away a prize, or in the case of these live streams, they are illegal lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment. To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. In determining if any Mrbeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, Mrbeast live streamed.
Right. This is, I think he might actually be fucking cooking here. I think he might be cooking here. I live in the same area as Mrbeast. Should I beat his ass for lying and faking his videos? Go to his thing right now and yell out, I'm going to beat you up, Mrbeast. Go to his warehouse right now.
Him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their cart, we'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand in their order. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream. They took it down off YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly multiple times. They would say something like, buy in the next...
Places like Burger King have been doing shit like this for a while. How so? I mean, I do know like there are a lot of things like fucking... The first thing that comes to mind for some reason are like the box tops or like Danimals or whatever. Like Danimals like would have like this thing where it's like, if you scan this coupon code, you have a chance at getting a lifetime supply of Danimals. So it's like, oh my God, Mom, I can't wait. Like I'm gonna win this. And I never want it because clearly like they're like the chances of you winning the lifetime supply of Danimals is impossible, nearly.
5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is gonna win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. Hey,
I might be stupid, but I don't really see the issue with this, TBH. Yeah. Yeah, I guess me neither. It's just that he brought up the legality of it, which apparently the legality of it is you have to take out one of these to run a legal is any scheme that contains all three. You need to remove one of these for it to be legal. So if you have all three of these, it is an illegal lottery, which is what he is alleging Mrbeast to have done, which is having a distribution of a prize, having that prize determined by chance, and having it to a person who pays money for that prize. You have to make it not have one of these so that it's a legal lottery, or else it's pretty much just fucking gambling at that point. I agree that his audience is younger and mostly of kids. The downside coming from a PR background is that on paper, he can claim that his audience is the general public and get away with it. That is true. Subscribing is paying money. No. This is, he's using the argument of this live stream where they were signing shirts, where it says up here in the corner, let me move chat, buy a shirt and I'll sign it. And stuff like that. Kind of like a Ponzi scheme, the lottery thing. Yes.
5 minutes, we're going to do the same thing again.
I count multiplier go.
Again, we're going to put $1,000 in a random order.
Is going to win.
In 5 minutes, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000?
We do.
Yeah. So, all right. So the newest order, in 30 seconds, we are going to put $1,000 in your package.
Stephen K.
Okay.
Oh. Stephen King. And there is no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway. They just go on to talk about how Stephen made a profit.
Stephen's a handsome name.
So he actually walked away with some money.
Sorry.
Handsome name.
So he actually walked away with some money.
We're proud of you, Stephen.
I counted 13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not give the prize in the original time frame that they said.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 iPhones in this piñata and we're gonna give it to someone who orders a shirt in 3 minutes? 5 minutes. Buy a limited edition shirt or hoodie, and we're gonna pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
Have we done iPhones?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
oh,
we did one.
Oh, wait. Hey, yeah. Daryl, first, actually, before we do that, we never...
Yeah, so it was just like very badly run, and that makes it pretty much illegal is what he's alleging here, is what he's calling out Mrbeast for. He's calling out Mrbeast for running pretty much an illegal lottery, which, like, in the law, according to him, I'm not a lawyer and neither is he, but he just gave us the law and is making us, is telling us to assume with this information as we will. This is pretty much illegal. Making it to where it's like, where you're saying like in 3 minutes, whoever gets an order in 3 minutes, I will give you $1,000 gazillion. And then being like, oh, actually, never mind. In 20 seconds, like that's what makes it illegal, for you not being responsible with that time frame. So he is kind of cooking here. This part of the video can be explained by the song that has the lyrics, "I'm only human after all." Yeah, very irresponsibly run for sure. Wasn't this during the very beginning of Mrbeast? Not at all. No, not at all the very beginning of Mrbeast. Very beginning of Mrbeast, he's in just a room by himself. Like, this is maybe 3 years ago. I'm not sure.
Oh, we did one.
If I'm being generous.
Oh, hey, Daryl, first, actually, before we do that, we never picked a piñata.
So these clearly fit the definition.
It took almost 20 minutes to get into an actual valid point
of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context.
In 4 minutes, if you donate $60, Marc will strip on stream. Yeah.
No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website. At one point, Mrbeast
hold up, I didn't listen.
Really fit the definition.
Oh wait, hey Daryl, first, actually, before we do that, we never picked a piñata.
So these clearly fit the definition of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context. No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website. At one point, Mrbeast is informed that they ran out of PlayStations, and he says, "Are we trying to not sell merch?"
Our city is sold out of PlayStations. We don't have any. We have to give away. Are we trying to not sell merch?
So he clearly knows that they're making more money by running these illegal lotteries. Another shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there doing the numbers is like, stop, please. It's like, you do realize every time you give away an Xbox and $1,000, you don't make money. I'm like, oh, I know we're not gonna make money. What are we doing, guys? We're gonna check after this stream and it's gonna be like,
oh no,
what a waste. Yeah, I know. We're gonna break neutral.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I mean, who knows how accurate this number is, but that would be fucking crazy. It's like total profit, $1,600,000. That's not including super chat donations, AdSense, or other merch sales. This is crazy if true. Total profit on shirts $1,700, and giveaways $60,000 over the 6 hours, and production costs. This is, I'm assuming, an estimate $50,000 to run the stream. Wow. This is pretty fucking crazy if true. If they're all like, oh, he's running the profits, we're proud to break neutral, and they actually made $1.6 million. Crazy. So it's just badly run. Yeah, but I think that's what this guy's cooking actually here. Wait, guys, I can't believe Mrbeast needs to make money to give away more money. Yeah, but it is also a little sus to be like making the comments that Mrbeast is making, be like, oh no, I'm giving away too much money, I'm not gonna be able to break even, and then he runs the fucking numbers, and it's like you very clearly broke way above it. So it's like crazy if true. We don't know the actual numbers. This is just him speculating from watching the VOD.
No way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something.
We've just lost like 7.
Almost everything.
If this is true, it's like, if this is true, this is very sus, and give Mrbeast the Oscar right here, right now.
That someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
This guy could just be pulling numbers out of his ass here. True, but we do have the VOD, and assumingly he went through this live stream. I don't know if he would have the numbers in the... No, he does not have it in the description. But that would be interesting if we were able to like see like his actual what's it called? This Google Doc or whatever the fuck it is called.
Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something.
We've just lost like 7.
Almost everything that someone's bought, we put something.
Extremely shady sales tactic. Almost everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. Yeah, I could. Yeah. I see it. I understand it. Yeah.
Thing in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
Odds of winning a prize.
Everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not.
Odds of winning a prize with purchase 0.06%. So it seems like he's making the argument that, like, yeah, because personally, I mean, I don't see much wrong with it, but I do, like, especially when it, like, because people are buying, believing that they're going to be given $1,000, or they're going to get, like, an autograph thing, or they're going to get extra AirPods or whatever. Like, people are buying these t-shirts, not just for the t-shirt, right? Unless there's some kind of like in fine print written thing where it's like you are only promised the t-shirt and nothing more or whatever, then like the legality is kind of there. The legality is kind of like fixed for them. But if they didn't have like some kind of fine print like that, this could be very fishy, because it seems like they're kind of betting very hard on people like just buying more shit, hoping that they'll win more than they actually get, which in a sense is gambling.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit?
Well, yeah, this is marketing 101. if you're the face and you're like a likable personality and you start saying shit like this, more than likely people will like he's farming. He's like you can't blame a man for farming, all right?
Profit. That's why he keeps saying it. Also, they just don't show how winners are picked, so it's probably not actually random. You know, humans have biases. Imagine Jimmy tells the guy off camera, hey, pick a name right now, and he sees two names, one is easy to pronounce, one is not. This is why lotteries are heavily regulated, to ensure fairness. Also, obviously, you have to be 18 to play the lottery. It's gambling. Mrbeast isn't just promoting gambling to children here, he's running the casino, and this isn't even close to the worst stream he's done. 4 months later, Mrbeast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries. And by the way, the rest of these streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all I have is some old clips and Reddit threads talking about them. Now this stream did say, we are doing a ton of giveaways, no purchase necessary, in the description.
Wow.
But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had to make a purchase.
Would you guys prefer, would you prefer that we throw money in random orders or that we throw items in random orders?
Yeah. Somebody screamed in chat, I want to switch. Hey. Buy a shirt.
In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
Which each giveaway is its own independent event. You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something is still an illegal lottery, which obviously Mrbeast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability, you know, pretending to be ignorant of the law.
You know, YouTube's a little different than this. Yeah. Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like, you know what? Pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones.
I think a minor would usually have to ask their parents to buy this. No, yes. But I know a lot of minors who just take their parents' credit card and buy V-Bucks. So technically, yeah. But I mean, it is influencing them. I mean, it depends on how in with like, what's it called? How in the lives of their children people are with, you know, because like maybe like mom, like kid just asks mom, can you buy me Mrbeast shirt? Maybe I'll get $1,000. And they're like, okay. I don't know. You never know.
Think I can do that over here? I don't know.
And even then, there's a lot of kids that have fucking Cash App cards and shit too. So it's like, you know, I mean, who knows? You can make the argument. Marc 100% took his parents' credit card to buy Robux. Untrue. I wanted Robux so bad when I was a kid though, and my parents never let me. I wanted Builders like Plus or whatever it was called. Like, what was it called? Builders? I wanted Builders Club. I wanted Builders Club when I was a kid. And I could never get it because my parents never wanted me to.
Want to say anything? And then someone would be like, yeah, actually, that's illegal.
Right. I could not find any way to enter the big Tesla giveaway without spending at least $42.
And we're giving away a Tesla to someone random who bought stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets, which gave you the opportunity to be in a video. Again, most of these tickets you had to make a purchase to win.
So, I mean, he's bringing up like 20 minutes into the video, right? He's brought up an actually good point about the legality of shit like this. Which is like, this is actually a good point. Like whether or not you believe it's morally incorrect or correct, the legality of it is being put to question of what an illegal lottery is. So that is the point that this guy is making right here, and he's actually making a pretty valid point so far, as far as I can think this far into the video.
One random person that buys in what time frame? 10 minutes. We're going to put this in someone's order that buys something.
And we're going to have 24 people. We're going to put them in 24 different circles. $1 million on the line. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Also, this video never happened. There is no Mrbeast video of 24 people in circles competing for $1 million. Unless it ended up being 100 people in a circle competing for $500,000, but that's a smaller prize and much worse odds. So like, did they just pocket the money or what? Hey, it's the pilot guy. Wait, he's about to be the first one out? That's unlike him.
And though you got out first, I still have a prize for you. Just wait here.
Oh, first person out gets a car, and it just happened to be your friend Mac. Another thing that just annoys me is Jimmy constantly...
Interesting. Okay, okay. Things are starting to fall into place. I can see why he's kind of making the point where he's like, this shit is supposed to be random, but the guy that edits for Mrbeast, works for Mrbeast, was in this competition, was the first to leave, and got a fucking car out of it. It's like, I can understand this guy's grievance now. Yeah.
Oh, first person out gets a car, and it just happened to be your friend Mac. Another thing that just annoys me is Jimmy constantly says during these live streams that he's just doing this for fun because he loves giving things away.
Oh, and I just like giving away stuff. It's kind of fun to me.
Imagine you just lost a bunch of money at the casino, and the owner comes out and he says, guys, the reason I do all this, I just love giving away money. Also, you're 7 years old in that example. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as an act of generosity.
I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go place an order at shopmrbeast.com. Anyone?
Well, maybe the guy just got out early and it could have been anyone that got it and it was just your editor. Yeah, I mean, we can all play devil's advocate here, you know, like maybe who knows, maybe he wasn't his editor at this time. maybe Mrbeast doesn't know his editors personally and he just didn't know and he just paid him. Like, you can play devil's advocate, you give the benefit of the doubt, but it is for sure very suspicious, very shady. And so I can see this. We are finally cooking about like a third into the video.
Watching any of the lives.
More than about a half on those, actually.
iPhones in some of them.
And again, there are very few videos of this live stream on the internet. I think Mrbeast probably copyright strikes re-uploads. But almost any clip you do find will have some new violation of internet gambling or sweepstakes laws.
I thought it was him. I was like, keep going. Wait, let's go.
If you are running a sweepstake, you absolutely must choose your winner randomly. Additionally, these people are ineligible to enter. Your family, anyone who lives at your address, any of your employees or contractors, your sponsor, and your sponsor's employees or contractors. He is fucking cooking when it comes to like the legality of everything, man. Unless he starts yapping about nothing again.
Oh, wait, it's literally like who is it? My cousin. Wait, really?
Actually, that's illegal.
Some of the common complaints we see in threads about this live stream are that they only signed large t-shirts. So when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying things like buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Now, there's a lot more people complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family. Now, this commenter also goes on to explain that she's disabled, has PTSD. Lotteries and scams specifically target vulnerable populations like that. I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt and was so excited. He watched the live stream and saw that people who bought would receive $100. He was excited to win something and be a part of his favorite streamer, Mrbeast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he was visibly disappointed. He said nothing other than, I guess he meant everyone except me. He loves his shirt.
That's crazy. I mean, you're not promised $100. I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt, was so excited. When the shirt arrived, he realized that there was no $100 and he was visibly disappointed. You're not paying to be promised $100 and your t-shirt. You're paying for the t-shirt. He loves this shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt. This is not a good point. This is not a good point. I mean, I understand it, that he's like trying to make it be like, that like look at all these real people that bought a signed shirt expecting a fucking Lambo and they didn't get it. And it's like, this is so sad, it's so fucked up, Mr. Beast. But like at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure, I feel like it would be incredibly negligible if fucking if he didn't have some kind of fine print on these giveaways saying like you are only paying for the shirt, and the chance of getting $100 or getting an extra thing or getting a fucking Lambo, that's all additional shit. But then that falls into the legality of whether or not it is an illegal lottery, of like being like, oh, but it's random or whatever, and all that shit. So like trying to get it through. Oh man, I knew this. I learned this my senior year of high school. Fucking pathos, ethos, and logos and shit. He's he's trying to reach like an emotional. He's trying to make an emotional connection he's trying to make an emotional argument. I believe this is ethos. But it's kind of falling flat. I think he's been doing so much better when he's making like a logos argument, when he makes like the logical argument of it being either legal or illegal, when it's yes or no. Because himself as a person, he's not a very believable figure. I don't care when I read a comment like this. Like, I'm not emotionally inclined to give a shit about this random kid that bought a t-shirt and it didn't have $100 on it.
Shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt. And obviously people can lie on the internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things. Like that at the end of the live stream, they said they were putting $100 in every order. Now, my speculation is that they put $100 in every order that came across the table that they signed, but I'd be interested to see how they worded that. If the video of this live stream ever resurfaces, I think a lot of these claims will be proven true, which Mrbeast definitely has this stream saved. He saves all his footage. So I'll ask you, Jimmy, will you publish this to prove your innocence? Also, using archive.org, we can see what the website looked like on the day of the stream, and while there's no mention of any sweepstakes whatsoever, it does say this limited tee signed by Mrbeast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the Mrbeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign signed by a member of the Mrbeast crew.
It's like, this t-shirt is hand signed by a member of the Mrbeast crew. Chris, Chandler, Tyler, Tariq, and Mrbeast have all been signing. The autograph piece is genuine, and this is your last opportunity to own a signed merch item, as Mrbeast Plus Go will not sign merch ever again. Get a signed piece of history. I guess there is no fine print. I guess he just ran this shit on the video.
And it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign MB.
Yo, what's up, Atsuko?
Into believing it was signed by Mrbeast. So here's a clip of Tyler forging, or not, maybe not forging, using Mrbeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is Mrbeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? You know, you don't accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand's signature, even though it's clearly implied that this is Jimmy's signature, which was established during the last live stream.
Oh. Hey! MB, Mrbeast. So this is Mrbeast's signature.
No way, this one was signed by Mrbeast. It's just got the MB, but that means it's signed by Mrbeast. That's obviously his. Mrbeast. This is so cool. That's obviously his.
Yeah.
Mrbeast.
Yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking right here. It's like, yeah, he just fraudulently took Mrbeast's signature, which of course legally you can kind of be like, no, it's our brand signature. So it's not Mrbeast, it's the brand signature. So he's just giving the signature for the brand. but it's actually, oh wow, so it's actually somewhat forging the signature, and it could be fraudulent. I don't know about the legality of it, but I'm pretty sure this could fuck with like your ethics and how you feel about this. It's yeah, this is a little fucky wucky.
Some people bought these shirts.
He is low-key cooking. He is low-key cooking for the past 10 minutes.
Or even investments, and this puts into question the authenticity of all Mrbeast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together. Also, Mr. Beast said during the live and then readjusts his body.
He's doing a fucking the fucking like JCS criminal interrogations like type thing. When you are stressed, there will be more rubbing of the hands together, self-massaging or pacifying, which will increase in frequency and force commensurate with this stress. Fucking JCS criminal psychology, and he's like, ha ha ha. his fucking face, ha ha.
Together. Also, Mr. Beast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie. Illegal lotteries targeted towards children and selling fake signatures. I mean, imagine if any other YouTuber was caught doing this.
You're very smart with your money.
The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
By this point, Mr. Beast noticed a problem with these CTA giveaways. I mean, obviously they're illegal, but more importantly, they're not as profitable as they could be. Look at it like this. There are two value propositions at play here. The perceived value of the product and the perceived value of the chance to win a prize. So for something like these $42 t-shirts, if the viewer values the chance to be in a video at $10, they need to value the t-shirt at an additional $32 to make the purchase. So the more expensive the product, the less effective the lottery is. You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible, so people are just paying for the perceived value of the lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend the difference between 1 in a million odds.
Humans cannot comprehensively comprehend the numbers, big number.
Odds. They both kind of just compute as, I have a small chance to win, which Mr. Beast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
At past a certain point, the average human is like, large sum of money, click. And like larger sum of money doesn't really impact the viewing experience.
So also the larger your audience is, the more profitable a lottery will be. Anyway, Mr. Beast wanted the cheapest product possible to use for these CTA giveaways. Basically a piece of paper, but you obviously couldn't sell a piece of paper without getting backlash.
Feastables did try to do a stickers sweepstakes, but they quickly removed the promotion because it encourages mild vandalism and spreading garbage. So they tried doing a stickers giveaway and it didn't work. Okay.
So in January 2021, 3 months after the last shirt signing stream, Mr. Beast did a live stream where for only $10, viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course, he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting, as if putting a photo on the moon isn't interesting enough. Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or if you buy the bundle, whatever, and the next 30 minutes, we'll just fly you down to be in a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon, where they would be immortalized. It fucking exploded. So obviously, Mr. Beast refunded everyone, right? Right? Is it Mr. Beast's fault that the rocket exploded? No. Is it his fault that he advertised it as for $10 I will put your photo on the moon?
For $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon.
When he couldn't.
Yeah. You can't really argue that. I mean, he expected the picture to make it to the moon. It's not his fault that there was a fuck up with the rocket straight up exploding and blowing. Like, that was not Mr. Beast's thing. Mr. Beast didn't intentionally try to scam the people that paid $10 to put a funny meme on a spaceship. And he didn't nefariously like plug the fucking cord to make the fucking whole ass spaceship explode. Like, there's no way that you should get after him. Oh, he made the rocket explode. Trust me, Mr. Beast is that evil of a person. Mr. Beast would do it. Mr. Beast would do that. I hate him. If he would fake his videos, he'll blow up a fucking rocket. And even then, very easily to just be like, oh shit, I fucking lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. It's very easy to just be like non-refundable. Easy as fuck.
Didn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing.
Those 10 minutes of him cooking were fun. Those 10 minutes were actually like hard as fuck. This video could easily just be condensed to those 10 minutes.
Buy this shirt to be in a video.
Whatever picture you want on the moon.
When he couldn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing. buy this shirt to be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like we just put the number. Like if there's 1,000 orders, we just put it, picks a number between 1 and 1,000, and then my people give me the name. So the first person that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game, if you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie, is Alonzo D.
The website did have a no purchase necessary link hidden at the bottom of the page, but there was no mention of this anywhere on the stream. The title was literally buy the shirt to be in a video, and Mr. Beast said that they were selecting random winners from the Shopify order list. All the clips I saw were the same thing, buy in the next blank minutes for a chance to be in the video. So legally, what he's saying is that there was a no purchase necessary link. So legally, they're fine. And and what's it called? Legally, they're fine, but it's still an ethic question with him. So I do understand most of this like expose shit, but because most of it is just like ethically, like, are we fine? Or ethically, is this okay? Or legally, is this wrong? I never liked any of the points that he's made regarding the emotional shit of it. Like this, the one that he made with like the kids comment was so shitty. Or like with the beginning of being like, this shit is fake. All of that is shitty. But his legal argument is pretty okay, as well as with like some of the ethical arguments.
Yes.
Bro, this is an actual $100 bill.
Wait, really?
Like they actually sent a $100 bill.
Wait, what does it say? Oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew are an inspiration to our young ones. He wanted to send you $100. Everyone click the link or the view product thing in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
Mr. Beast is the American dream.
Now I'm going to get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that Mr. Beast has done. But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the closer a sweepstakes is to an illegal lottery, the more money it makes. Because, you know, every customer is supposed to be informed that they can enter easily for free and that making a purchase does not increase their chances of winning. Like, you're supposed to say no purchase necessary in all of your promotional material, which Mr. Beast does not do. This legal gray area only leads to people getting scammed, especially the elderly and children, who are also being introduced to gambling. The only people who benefit off of sweepstakes are influencers and scammers. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes?
That was a good edit. That was a good edit.
Sweepstakes are influencers and scammers. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and shut down? Even Omaze, the charity sweepstakes company, got exposed as a scam and had to shut down in the US. Or back in the day, there was Mystery Brand. You remember Mystery Brand?
So Mystery Brand is a website where you purchase different boxes with chances of winning things. Take, for example, this women's Christmas box. It costs $15 to open.
I low-key feel like I remember this shit when I was like a kid. When I was like a bit younger, I feel like I remember this like giveaway.
Could win the most expensive Los Angeles realty. But you can't even click it, okay? Doesn't even give you more information, but apparently it's worth $250
So
million.
a loot crate? No, not a loot crate. It's like a CS:GO lotto fucking sort of thing, except it's real life things, and you can get a $250 million LA mansion.
$1 million. I love that
you have the chance if you just pay $5 to get this $250 million mansion.
Look at they're just like, trust us. There's a $250 million house with your name on it. All the way down to Icicle, site balance. I'm willing to bet that this is probably what 99% of the people are getting.
Hey, at least Mr. Beast never wanted to work with this obvious scam. I mean, at least Mr. Beast's manager never went on some podcast and talked about how Mr. Beast really wanted to work with this company.
I fucking hate the iced coffee hour, man. These two fuckers' faces look so fucking punchable. I fucking hate this guy's face and voice. They make okay videos. They run a podcast that's mainly like financial and money based, but I fucking hate them so much because if you ever watch the podcast, they're both so money hungry. Like all they love talking about is fucking money, and it's pretty fucking, I don't know, it's just gross because like whenever they talk to actual like creatives, like actual like YouTubers that like love doing YouTube for YouTube, they just want to know about like, so how much money you making, or like how much money goes into like this and this, and like how are you making money, like how are you spending your money, and what are you investing it in, like how's your company and shit. Like they ask questions like that and it feels just so slimy because it feels like you're not a YouTuber to be a YouTuber, you're a YouTuber to make as much money as possible. This is my slight little like small little rant on the iced coffee hour. I fucking hate these guys. Like you'll probably, maybe if they play a fucking clip of it, you'll hear this fucker's voice, and I hate him.
Is there anything you've had to say no to?
Yeah, tons. Yeah. So a good example. So it was about 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy. What was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate, like internet sites where it's basically like CSGO skins, but you'd go on and be like, here's the Supreme box, and you'd pay $50 for it. And remember, it was
didn't Ricegum did
yeah,
quite a few
Paul.
people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was, he wanted to work with that company when he heard about it because it was a lot of money and we wanted to give that money away in a video. And I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it's a long conversation that him.
Okay. That's a good point.
Listen, we're not
it's like
promoting.
We're not promoting gambling, and then shows fucking 3 videos of Mrbeast promoting gambling. I spent $100,000 on lottery tickets and won. I spent $50,000 on lottery ticket and won. I spent $1 million on lottery tickets and won. I see it. He does. Why does he sound like that Dexter's Laboratory guy? Bro, sounds like he just inhaled a helium balloon. That's crazy.
Gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it's a long
You're
conversation.
not wrong though. I fucking hate his voice.
Which eventually we passed on the deal, and then Jake Paul and Ricegum ended up doing that deal and got a lot of hate for it.
Jimmy, why is your manager saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young, impressionable audience? Mrbeast launched Feastables, his new chocolate brand, back in January 2022.
I want to tell you guys about my new snack company, Feastables. They're made with only 5 ingredients, but still taste amazing. And I'm kicking off Feastables with something I've always wanted to do. 10 random bars are going to have a mystery ticket inside of them, and if you get this mystery ticket, we will fly you out to compete for a chocolate factory in one of our videos. And on top of that, Chandler, we're giving away over $1 million in other prizes to random people that buy the bars.
Dude, I need to buy these.
It's interesting to look back at this because a large part of Feastables' marketing campaign was the fact that it's a better for you brand, that it's healthier for you than Hershey's. Less sugar, only 4 ingredients, all organic.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat. Like Hershey's, for example, there's 10 ingredients, super processed. Our Feastables bars are 5 ingredients, and just all the ingredients are way higher quality. And it's infinitely better than the other options out there.
I got all the Feastable chocolates. Let's try them and rank them 1 to 6.
I'm going to be completely honest. Totally not biased, because if it sells more, I make more money.
I'm going to be honest. And I hope Jimmy is sitting next to me and not getting his feelings hurt.
Compare it to Hershey's. It's our Crunch Bar.
Okay. This is the one you believe in?
Yes.
Not crazy, Jimmy.
No?
No.
You don't like Crunch Bars?
I do like Crunch Bars, but again, it's too sweet.
What is up with these fucking zoom-ins? Or it makes it almost comical.
Try this. Maybe these are defective. Oh my god, this tastes good to me.
Wait, we're supposed to be ranking them. I rated the first one, so we going completely off of.
Oh, well,
we're going completely off of.
We're in too deep. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I give this an 11 out of 10. Keep in mind, only 5 ingredients, infinitely healthier for you than the normal thing out there.
Also my favorite so far.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't realize you were a dark chocolate guy.
I'm not a super dark chocolate guy. I do love dark chocolate. I get this a 7.8 out of 10.
Okay, I'm starting to understand this, man.
we'll
Okay,
get it a little
okay.
higher.
I'm starting to figure this man out. You're gonna like this one, right? You like salt? I raised you as a sea salt guy. I'm gonna get rid of these.
I love salt.
No,
I want to try those.
No, you just don't. Trust me. You're a dark chocolate kind of guy. Yes, okay. I can read the room. The room is red.
Now that's kind of a tough look. that's kind of a tough. That's kind of a tough look, actually. Him fucking throwing the chocolate, and that was a freaking loud thud, and like the kind of like panicking.
No, you just don't.
That's kind of a tough look.
No, I want the
no,
dry those.
No, you just don't. Trust me. You like.
This is
You're
the
a
best
dark
one?
chocolate kind of guy. Yes, I can read the room. The room is red.
Pause if you want to read. I think this is a mask-off moment for Jimmy. Mrbeast has already filmed content with and promoted Keith at this point. Jimmy was definitely expecting a favorable review of his chocolate in return. Jimmy is well aware of the law of reciprocity. I'm not English. He uses gift giving as a business move. Here, though, Keith chose to maintain a level of integrity and give a more honest review than Jimmy wanted. Personally, I think Jimmy undervalues his own integrity, but it's especially important for product reviewers. MKBHD is a good example because consumers are trusting these people to give unbiased purchasing advice. Jimmy clearly feels insecure, out of control, and betrayed at times in this video and reacts poorly. It's not fair for Jimmy to expect Keith to mislead his audience for Jimmy's profit. Regardless, as a result, Keith likely lost some career opportunities with Mrbeast. Moving forward, Jimmy is a sellout and surrounds himself with a yes man. Okay. It's a bit to unpack, but it's like, I do kind of see that being like a pretty, that's a pretty tough video to see because his body language is clearly very kind of like panicky, almost like a little bit of a like panic attack sort of, because he was going to give an honest review. But even then, it was not like anything too crazy. He gave it like a 7 out of 10. He gave one of them a 7 out of 10. I fucking like Mrbeast chocolate bars. I've ate like the milk chocolate. Milk chocolate makes me happy. So it's like, this is a tough look. Him just straight up throwing it and being fidgety and being like, no, I've got this under control. This is fine. Or it's like, oh man, that made me almost kind of like feel for him because it's not a good look for Mrbeast. I've never seen this video before.
Yes, I can read the room. The room is red.
Now in 2024, Mrbeast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's and even more sugar and more calories.
Oh wow. This completely destroys the art. If this is true, this completely destroys the argument. Feastables nutritional facts. Total fat, sugars, 13 grams. What? Are you lying to us? 170 calories. Are we being lied to? Oh, last updated 2022. Never mind, we might not be lied to. Hold up, this is epic. This has to be intense. If I check my fucking local Walmart. Ladies and gentlemen! Hold up, nope. I almost doxed myself right now, hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a lie. I'm going through the nutritional facts on the Walmart page. 160 calories. Like 15 grams of sugar. This could be a lie. He's telling the truth. If so, not that surprising. I mean, I don't know how updated this is. So who fucking knows? I don't know where he got those numbers up from. Out of his ass. But yeah, I mean, I stopped by at the local Walmart real quick just to go ahead and grab a Mrbeast chocolate bar and show it to you guys. Oh! Yeah, like this is, ooh. Oh, we might be stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be stupid. No. 2 servings per container. 2 servings per container. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. So 2 servings per container, 2 servings per bar. A serving size being half of a bar. So you have to multiply this by 2. So 160 times 2, that is 300 some shit. So 300 some shit. Total sugar is 15. That is 30 grams of sugar. He's not wrong. When the worst guy makes a valid point. Like, he's not wrong. He's actually cooking. Oh goodness.
Calories per bar. And this initial ad for Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions of views a month. Also, I don't think you should ever advertise it as over $1 million in prizes when more than a third of those prizes are just coupons for more Mrbeast products, forcing you to spend more money if you actually want to redeem them. Ooh, a $5 coupon for Beast Burger. Now a single combo only costs $20.
Bob's Burgers Palace or fucking Five Guys.
DoorDash does that shit. That's DoorDash, man. Estimated fees and delivery. You can pick up Mrbeast burgers, by the way. I've learned this. You can pick up Mrbeast burgers. It's because they are a ghost kitchen where they are made in like random restaurants, random like mom and pop shops, and they're mainly used for delivery. That's why they only have like one physical location. At least I believe they have only one. I think that location was closed due to like Mrbeast straight up suing himself, like straight up suing Mrbeast Burger because of like I think quality control. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna get into that in a bit. I wouldn't fucking doubt it.
$20.
Bob's Burgers Palace or fucking Five Guys. If this shit can be successful, fucking Five Guys.
It's so good.
Who cares? It's called Five Guys. What kind of fucking name is that?
It doesn't matter. The burgers are good.
Branding matters.
Cody Co.
Ooh, maybe you should have spent a little less time on this beautiful logo and more time on making the food actually edible.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I actually wanted to try a Mrbeast burger. When I went to like the WWE event about like a month or so ago, I wanted to try a Mrbeast burger, but I flaked out and decided to get Pizza Hut. Because there's something about eating Pizza Hut in there's something about eating Pizza Hut in a hotel room late at night that just gets me going. So anytime that I travel in whatever shape or form, like if I'm traveling, I'm in a hotel room. If I make my way into a hotel room or a motel room, I need to order Pizza Hut that late night. Like if I get home at late night, I need to order Pizza Hut for myself. And there was a local Mrbeast burger there because where I live, there's no Mrbeast burger nearby. But when I went to go watch WWE Raw about a month ago, there was a Mrbeast burger, and I could have ordered it, and I almost did, but no, I flaked out and got my Pizza Hut, which I don't regret. That Pizza Hut was good as fuck.
Also, be for real, dude. Five Guys has a nice, clean, appealing aesthetic. You know, the name suggests humble beginnings. This is like a 8-year-old sloppy cotton candy piss burger. It literally looks like a piss burger.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
Also, this digital wheel is not remotely.
I don't like it when he goes hard on his biased on like biased point of views, when he goes for like a biased persuasive attack. When he like starts going like, oh yeah, your burger looks like shit and it looks disgusting and poopy butthole. The video doesn't. He looks more unlikable when he does shit like that. He comes off as more likable and more well-rounded when he makes logical arguments and ethical arguments. But anytime that he's tried like an emotional argument or a straight up like destroying of the character of Mrbeast argument, or being like, yeah, well, the shit that you're making is stupid and fake and dumb and poopy butt, it just comes off as very like like you come off as pissy. This is the word I'm looking for. It's very bad. Bro should have just stuck with logical arguments completely. Yes.
Presented
like he's been cooking then turning off the stove, then putting it to like medium, then dropping it down to low, then turning it off completely, then having to replace the gas tank outside, putting it back, but only turning it up on low, and then oh shit, the gas tank exploded, and now he just can't cook anymore.
Actual odds. Marc Rober has talked about this common deceptive casino tactic before.
You recall from the Carnival scam video, the most lucrative games for the Carnival owner are those where people overestimate their chances of winning. That is exactly what happens in this game, thinking you were so close to getting a jackpot, when in reality, you weren't close at all. In gambling psychology, this is known as the near-miss effect, and people will spend much more money to try and win because they think they can just do it on the next one.
So I am absolutely pigging out on Feastable.
There's been a recent rise in gambling products targeting children. Maybe video game loot boxes and unregulated online casinos partnering with YouTubers and streamers are to blame. Either way, I find it concerning at the time when the youth are living behind 7 layers of irony. At a time when the youth are living behind 7 layers of irony and 3 anime profile pictures, it's hard to know what's a joke and what is sincere. I've seen ironic gambling memes be used as genuine justifications for financial suicide. Make no mistake, if you gamble, you're a moron. If you promote gambling, you're the king of R words. It's not too late to escape from this idiocracy timeline. Drink filtered water, eat healthy, exercise, save your money, and for the love of God, stop gooning. I ain't gonna stop. Crazy to like put this in the middle of the video. It's a crazy thing. Just put in the middle of the video. You're like, actually, I'm a good guy. like you could, I don't know. I don't. Stop gooning is funny as fuck, but I mean, and then also the use of the R word is crazy. In your video where you're trying to like bring down a pretty squeaky clean reputation of fucking that is Mrbeast, and you use like that word like pretty recklessly. I don't know, I don't like this. We ain't gonna stop gooning. I will continue to goon. Stop, don't say that.
And I'm trying to do this. Mrbeast is teaching us gambling? Minus points because there's no cool music. Anyway. Let's gamble.
Also, these tickets, one of them just so happened to go to a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers at the time. Just pure chance.
This was just taped.
It was taped.
No freaking way. So it is like really like
It's
total
a
chance.
crazy reaction. I don't want to. Me when I win $1 gazillion.
No freaking way. So it is like really like total
no
chance.
freaking
Obviously,
way,
like,
man.
you're one of like hundreds of thousands of names.
Talk to Jimmy, Bella. What do you got to say to
Jimmy,
say
thank
to him?
you for picking us.
No, he didn't. It was random.
I know.
Was it though?
Oh my god, crazy self-report. That's crazy.
Was it random? Also, this guy went on to win the chocolate factory, and extremely unlikely things do happen, but can we see how the winners were chosen maybe? Because knowing how important it is to Jimmy that every video has entertaining contestants through the whole video, it's a little suspicious. I'll just say, in my opinion, as somebody who worked for Mrbeast, I don't think this large YouTuber won a ticket purely by chance. Also, I know that producers are sort of able to pull strings behind the scenes to give some contestants better chances than others. And he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar.
That's a funny.
This
That's a
is
funny
far
edit.
worse than a lottery
Squid
ticket
Games, bro.
because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes and only pay out your rich and famous friends. Like Mrbeast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
People are just walking to the chocolate aisle, and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables. Like, people who never would have bought chocolate in Walmart are walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastables.
You're creating a new market.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm bringing new customers to the aisle.
Okay, I guess he does want to admit it. You know, kind of a weird flex, not something I would brag.
I don't like this argument because this is back to the ethical argument. However, this cannot be used as an attack on Mrbeast. In my opinion, I think this is more of an attack on like the system. Like if you want to say you hate capitalism, just say that. Because you can't really get after Mrbeast for knowing that he has a young fan base and launching a chocolate bar, a candy bar, for that young viewer base, knowing that they would eat it up. Yeah, this is more of a don't hate the player, hate the game kind of thing. Just say like you don't like capitalism, but don't be like fuck Mr. Beast because he plays the game, type of thing. Yeah, I see the point that he's trying to make, where he's like, what the heck? You're so proud about bringing more kids and more people to wanting chocolate. What's so wrong with you, man? It's like that's kind of a mute point.
About Jimmy. Also, maybe I should mention technically I'm a certified nutritionist, which really just means I paid $1,200 for a course and then failed to launch a health food company. But I know that poor diet and especially excessive sugar consumption is the #1 cause of death and health problems in America, including some of the health problems that Mrbeast claims to care so much about. Blindness, deafness, loss of limbs. Mrbeast also just launched a combo with Zaxby's, which if you get a soda, it's over 2,000 calories for one meal.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
The only thing real in this video is the new Mrbeast box at Zaxby's.
I'm pretty sure this would be illegal in Europe. This is like...
Yeah, I mean, you can't get mad at him. I mean, this man lives in the United States, and if like he's just making his money. I see the point. It's a shitty one, but I see it. I see it too, but it's like you can't really get after Mrbeast for it. You can get after the United States for it. You can get after the system for it, but you can't get mad at Mrbeast for it necessarily. That meal looks really scrumptious. That meal is all the calories that you can eat in a day. We get it. Junk food's not good for you, and companies promote it. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Yeah, it's like when you have a brand. For example, I mean, you can also use Prime for a good example. Like people that watch Logan Paul and like KSI, they're fucking hype beasts usually. Like when you think of average Logan Paul viewer, you think fucking hype beast, or you think sometimes you'll think like athlete as well. So they made an energy drink, right? And that sold because that is their viewer base, and they also marketed very well. They got their drink to being like the official drink of like the WWE, the official drink of a lot of major leagues, like major league sports teams and stuff. So like you can't get after them for knowing who like their audience is and for marketing well. You know, like Mrbeast knows his audience is kids. Made a chocolate bar. Knows, I mean, his audience is Americans. Made a 2,000 calorie meal.
More calories in one meal than the average 10-year-old is supposed to consume on a daily basis.
Tell me how I'm killing little kids.
New research finds childhood obesity
That's an out of context clip. That's crazy.
rates are getting worse.
The #1 killer in America is obesity. The number of deaths in overweight people surpass alcohol and smoking altogether.
For 30 days straight, we are going to be giving away $10,000 to a lucky customer who scans the QR code on the back of any new Feastable bar.
It's just disappointing to see somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the US only when it's profitable for them. I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people because of how normalized high calorie and high sugar diets are in America. But like bribing children to get into the habit of consuming excessive amounts of sugar, like $10,000 a day as a giveaway is very deliberate because it's trying to create.
I mean, bro, like if like you can't cancel Mrbeast for this, like try to cancel all chocolate companies if you want. All chocolate companies are evil. Mrbeast is just probably the best at marketing it, as far as I know, or is more efficient at marketing it because of his platform, because of his YouTube channel, his ability to voice it out to as many people as possible. There's no difference between him and a fucking Hershey's chocolate bar or like anything else, fucking Kit Kats or whatever. This feels like he's blaming Mr. Breast for child obesity, right? Like it's like that's not his problem. Again, don't hate the player, hate the game is what I'm saying about this.
Create repeat customers that just buy out of habit. Like doing this, especially when you clearly understand how much of a health risk it is to these kids.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
It's honestly just fucking evil to me. And I pushed back against this a lot while I worked at the company. For Halloween this year, Feastables is planning on putting $1 million in a chocolate bar. And they wanted to do a bunch of like scummy marketing and shit. My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true. So they're pitching ideas like, you know, buy a Feastables, win 10K, buy a Feastables out of a vending machine and the vending machine just starts spitting out money, buy a Feastables and it has a ticket to Disney World, whatever, right? And I don't want to put a lot of like hearsay into this video. You should just believe the receipts that I'm showing you.
But I mean, this has always been like a part of like the Mrbeast brand. I mean, you're not doing much now. You're not making like crazy points now right here near the end of the video. Like this isn't a big deal. People know like Mrbeast brand is like, you do something for me, maybe there's a chance I'll do something pretty crazy for you. Right? It's like you buy my shit, like you subscribe, you like my shit, you look at my shit, maybe there's a chance I'll pull up, I'll give you like 10K. Like that's synonymous with his brand. Nobody else has really been able to do anything similar to that. So it's like what you're saying is kind of like you're just kind of repeating what we already know of Mrbeast, and whether or not like I should believe it's scummier than it actually is like, I mean, I don't, yeah.
Not what I'm saying, but I swear to God, I said to somebody at the company, I feel like Feastables is 70% a chocolate company and 30% a lottery targeting children. And this higher up person at Mrbeast said it was probably closer to the other way around and was laughing about it. Like 70% a lottery, 30% a chocolate company. Everyone knows it's just the call to actions and call to action giveaways especially that drive sales. As soon as they stop, it's hard for large bargain retailers to sell this shit for 70% off. That's why they push them so hard. Once they stop the diabetes lottery, no one buys. Also, this is the website right now. Mrbeast wants you to join the crew. Just so weird and scummy to me. I believe all the Feastables giveaways do have official rules and no purchase necessary clauses somewhere, but it's very difficult to find them. In traditional media, if you advertise a sweepstakes like in a commercial,
I said that. I said the Danimals commercial. This is like the sweet life of like Zach and Cody. This is a baller ass show, man.
Promotional material
Disney show,
itself,
man.
no
The
purchase
Disney
necessary.
Channel.
Somehow Mrbeast gets away with not saying no purchase necessary in any of his promotional materials, not the videos, the descriptions, pinned comments, nothing.
To celebrate our launch of milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out and we bought 10 Teslas, loads of cash, and all these prizes you see on the screen. And prizes aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to 5 ingredients and just genuinely taste good. Go to Feastables.com right now and order some chocolate. Only problem is the chocolate river is deteriorating. All the
The only place you'll find no purchase necessary is either on the Feastables Twitter account because it's a rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perched neck, or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail in separate 3-inch by 5-inch.
Yeah, it is scummy. I get it, but I feel like everyone does this, though. Like, this is the fucking fine print that makes like what they're doing, which may be scummy, legal completely. The fact that they may be running an illegal lottery, they've got this fine print that makes it like you can mail in a thing for no purchase necessary. Like this completely now it dodges the legal aspect of this thing. So now you're not suing Mrbeast now. Now it's just you say like, yeah, it's pretty fucked up, but nobody cares because it's Mr. Breast.
Hand addressed written index cards, up to 10 a day. Do you think kids are gonna do that shit or just beg their parents when they're at Walmart for the YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket? How is this legal? How do you mail something without making a purchase? Cards, envelopes, stamps. The free entry method can cost more than the chocolate bar itself. Also, going back,
bro, you have a grasp with like capitalism. You hate capitalism. like you don't hate Mrbeast. You hate the fact that he plays the game of capitalism. Just say that. This isn't a Mrbeast expose. This is a fucking Mrbeast uses capitalism and I hate capitalism like video. Like you should have instead made like rename this video not like I worked for Mrbeast. Make it like Mrbeast is America's is America. Mrbeast is the USA. It's literally the same thing as a child begging for chips or something. The fuck is this point? That's what I'm saying. Whoa, why can't I click anymore? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened to my thing? I deadass cannot. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, my stream deck doesn't work either. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Whoa! My computer is blowing up as we speak. No! Yellow, yellow, yellow. I can't see chat, so I don't know. Okay. Why is game music playing? Why is the game music playing? What is happening? Crazy mashup. Okay, okay, this works now. It's just here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll do it. Look. My Google Chrome is breaking as we speak. We are so gay right now. My Google Chrome refuses to work. I'll relaunch it. New Chrome update available, by the way. Cause like the stream isn't broken. The stream isn't broken. It's Google Chrome that's fucking with me. Mrbeast took down the stream is so stupid. Why can't I open up my fucking... I just can't open up Google Chrome at all. Metal Mario. I can barely click on shit to begin with. Like my mouse can't even interact with shit. Like on my Marc's computer's a bomb. Unironically, like my mouse won't even interact with like the fucking desktop right now. Like it should light up some shit. You might have to restart your PC, brother. Who's gonna stop me? I'm still streaming. And what matters is that the streamer shit works. Ooh, I was able to move that. 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 Ooh. Ooh, I was able to get over here. Ooh. Ooh, I can go to my history. Hopefully it's nothing bad.
Also going.
We're back. We're so back. We're so back. It didn't take too much.
Back to sweepstakes law for a second. Payment isn't the only form of consideration. Consideration can also be time or effort that directly benefits Mrbeast in some way. Like, I don't know, if he told his fans to clean up and organize his Feastables displays in Walmart for a chance to win $5,000. shelfie cleanup, and $5,000 drawing. They thought this was going to be a monthly thing, but it got a lot of controversy, obviously. How can I successfully clean up the shelves? Wow, glad you asked. No bars on the shelf? Go find an employee and ask them to check to see if there is product in the back room and ask them to bring them out so you can put it on the shelf to match the tags. What the fuck, dude? Imagine a 7-year-old looking for the Walmart manager so he can ask to stock shelves for a chance to be compensated.
AI generated images
Dude, was
is
Walmart in
crazy.
on this? This was not just one off-the-cuff tweet. This was like planned with instructions and graphics and everything. Also, a company asking children for selfies is a little bit weird. And while you're at it, if you want to maybe move some Hershey's bars and make sure that Feastables has plenty
Crazy.
of space, I wouldn't complain. Ah! I just cannot believe they were going to give.
He actually looked like the emoji.
wouldn't-
He made the most accurate depiction of the emoji I've ever seen. Holy shit, that's crazy. He made the most accurate depiction of this emoji I've ever seen in my fucking life. I don't even think I would be able to do this. That's crazy. Okay.
I just cannot believe they were going to give $5,000 to one of Mrbeast's child laborers for stocking shelves.
He's having the best top of his life. Welcome to the stream, Shock Lobster.
And you know that Mrbeast was like, hey, this is a terrible idea. Actually, if you said that, you'd probably get fired.
This is the best tasting chocolate on earth. Good job, boys.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How do we know that's the best tasting chocolate in the world?
You're fired.
What? This is such horseshit.
That's an unfortunate clip.
You can do that? I mean, that is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
The most shocking result was that Feastables never earned anything higher.
Yeah.
The most shocking result was that Feastables never earned anything higher than a 3rd place ranking.
But I do think their branding is like world's best chocolate bar is how do you get away with that? World's best chocolate.
World's best pizza.
What does that even fucking mean?
I mean, what's the legality behind that though? Like, can't you just say anything is world's best? like what's the legality behind shit like this? Can't you say like anything is world's best? Can I be like, welcome to marclive, the world's best stream, YouTube's best live stream. Welcome. Like, sure, it's false advertising, but it's fucking hyperbole. Yeah, it's just an exaggeration. There's nothing too crazy about that.
Define that yourself.
Yeah, yes, you can't say world's best ignore pizza places. Like, you can just say that. This is a complete mute point.
I guess. But I would think you'd have to...
It's just advertising, gang. This is just marketing, gang.
Whoever worked on his marketing gave some thought to it or something.
Okay, one last point of consideration. Prolonged...
If anything, you have to give Mrbeast the fact that he's able to market. Like, you can't get after bro for having a successful company. You can get after him for like the legality, the ethics of everything, but the marketing team does its job, man. You can't like insult them, be like, Feastable's marketing team giving thought to something. Like, it clearly worked. These people are fucking talking about it. The 3 clips that you've seen prior, sure, it may not be the greatest chocolate, but people are talking about it. People are buying it.
Thought to it or something.
Okay, one last point of consideration. Prolonged attention is definitely a form of consideration. In the attention economy, it is the valuable resource that advertisers directly
marclive when he uploads a Chris video.
Pay Mrbeast for. So in these live streams when Mrbeast says, hey guys, today we're doing a bunch of illegal lotteries, but also we're going to be giving away some free stuff to people who keep watching. He does that to boost viewer numbers.
I'm going to give you guys a reason to keep watching, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. Randomly, I'm not going to tell you when, it could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I'm going to randomly pick one person watching this IG live stream and one person watching this YouTube live stream. I'm going to give you each $5,000. So, keep watching.
There's no predictable intervals for when Mrbeast will give things away for free to people who watch. So you have to be present when they happen, which means viewers have to keep...
bro. Hate a motherfucker for being a YouTuber. hate a guy for being a streamer. You know, like I said, we're gonna play Kahoot. Stream's gonna be over in like 20 minutes, guys.
Watching, which is time and effort that directly benefits Mrbeast. The more viewers, the more money Mrbeast obviously makes, either
Call me
directly
Mr.
through
Beast.
sales or AdSense, or just getting boosted in the YouTube algorithm. So even the free giveaways could and should be against the law. Mrbeast just uses gambling psychology to exploit young children for profit. He's just become the first casino where the currency you pay with is attention.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course.
Or labor, or money sometimes.
Yeah, his core audience is like, I'd say like 10 to 12-year-old boys. Older people are a little bit over him. Some people kind of question the ethics, you know. They sometimes say in these videos where he like builds all these wells or, you know, cures people of this blindness. It's almost like he's exploiting people for these views. So older audiences don't love him, but this tween audience, they love him and they're thinking, you know, watching him could get me a car, so why wouldn't I?
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching.
Okay, now as far as
get me a car, so why wouldn't I?
Trading lottery tickets for engagement is not generous. It is profitable. Are casinos generous? Social media should not be pay to win. Hashtag ban giveaways. It is my 26th birthday, so I'm giving away 26 Teslas to my followers. He's done this a couple times as far as, if I remember. I remember when it was his birthday, he also took a picture fucking with like a gazillion Tesla. Also gives away 20 Teslas for his own birthday. He is so kind. I don't know if it's kindness. It's how he makes more money. No, because he didn't have to do that, but he still makes money by doing it. Yeah, but it works. I mean, yeah, that's a complete ethical thing. Personally, I don't find anything wrong with it. Like, you don't have to give away shit. You could easily just be like, it's my birthday, guys. Say happy birthday to me. Like, you don't have to say that. Like, no shit. He just like, he wants to fucking min-max his birthday to use it to like get trending and use it to like give away some shit. Of course, like, you're going to get viewers. You're going to get more attention on you because you're doing this crazy thing that most people wouldn't do. Most people wouldn't give away 20 Teslas or so for their birthday. So it's like, yeah, like, see, like, new daily followers, the peak of when he decided to do that. This is how Mrbeast's giveaway appears to violate Instagram's TOS and might violate state laws. Mrbeast's giveaway was taken down by Instagram after Twitter trolls complained about it. It's crazy.
That's a reason to keep watching.
Like, I personally don't see anything wrong with it, but whatever.
Okay, now as far as fake giveaways
It's a complete
go,
ethical
I'm sort of
thing.
limited in what I can say without exposing confidential information and getting sued. So my official statement is that sometimes things slip through the cracks, and personally, I believe that is intentional. Here's one example where someone on Reddit posted saying that they were promised free dog food for life in exchange for letting Mrbeast use them in a video. 5 months later, they still haven't received their dog food. I actually sent this post to someone who works at Mrbeast, and they said they were gonna send it to the PR team, and then the Reddit post got taken down. So I don't know if it got resolved. Here's another example of things slipping through the cracks.
The second thing that I probably would do different is invest. And I know what y'all about to say. Y'all about to go to the clip to where Jimmy said that we
Do I regret winning $1 million from Mr. Breast?
a certain amount of time to invest.
I know you talked about wanting to maybe invest 50K and then set aside like the other 23 for just other little nuances here and there.
This is not me calling anybody a liar or anything, because I know what y'all do. I know what the internet does. But what I think what happened was somebody that worked for Mrbeast or something like that was supposed to probably help me invest, but that didn't happen. I talked to Jimmy after I won $1 million, after I finally like got the remaining amount in my bank account. I was telling him, I was like, man, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be like how everybody's saying, like I'm gonna run out of money and do all this crazy stuff. I was like, man, Jimmy, please help me. And he said he was gonna help me and we was gonna invest, but yeah, that didn't happen. So
If you actually watch this video, you know, Mrbeast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to set Marc up for life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Marc up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house, cars, and do some investing.
But according to Marc, Mrbeast only gave him an hour to plan what house to buy, and then gave him only 24 hours to spend the bulk of his money for a video.
Time. I wish I would have had more time, and
Well, that's like the point of the video, no? Like spending $1 million in 24 hours. That's like the point of the... So your argument is that he fakes his videos, but the one time that he didn't fake his video, like you're mad at him for not faking the video? He still gave him $1 million as far as I'm concerned.
bulk of his money for a video?
Time. I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have planned out stuff better. Like, that was the best example I can give you is when we had planned out the house and stuff. I literally had an hour. He had somebody come to my house. And
it was not an hour to plan spending $1 million. It's an hour to plan on a house, which is crazy, is very insane. He had 24 hours to spend the $1 million, but an hour to spend for a house. But like the point of the matter is like he was given $1 million and he had 24 hours to spend it all. That's the point of the video. At the end of the day, like the importance in this situation is that the video is good, makes sense, is like fucking whatever the fuck. And then it's like this guy's house and personal spendings and earnings or whatever. And even then they gave him like $100K to just invest and just be with. So it's like
down and we planned all this in an hour. Yeah, they came to my house and we planned this out and in about an hour. So I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have did a couple things differently on the time management side, which I guess I really couldn't help because I had to spend it. I had to spend the money and I had to like do all this. So
I'm starting to think he might have been a little bit better off if you didn't make him spend $1 million in 24 hours for content.
Can I just say, I'm super glad you won the $1 million.
All I need from you is a signature right here. The vehicles are yours.
What we're actually gonna do is be responsible and try to set Marc up for his future.
You better not read it. You're a millionaire. You ain't got time to read.
The more you show us around, the more I'm like, thank God you won the $1 million.
I mean, like, I get it, but it's also like, I would be fucking ecstatic if I was the guy that was chosen for the $1 million, no matter what. I'd be fucking happy that I have a blank, like that I just have a house bought for me and I have $900 million worth of shit that I just have. I'll just sell it. If it's that much of a problem, I'll just sell all the shit that I just bought. Just like, I have receipts. Like, I'll just give it back. It's like, it's not as crazy of a situation as this guy is making it to be. And if anything, this is like somewhat contradictory because it's like, it turns out he did give him $1 million and he did spend it in less than 24 hours. So it's like, what's the problem? Is the problem that he wasn't able to reinvest that $1 million and make $2 million? That wasn't the point of the challenge. That wasn't the point of giving him the money. Give him the money with the condition of, I don't know, this is capitalist brain. I don't know, YouTube content brain. I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm the fucking poisoned weirdo one that's like thinking that it just makes sense and that this is just a moot point. Buy my chocolate and I might save you too, crazy. This is a good edit. Money here, subscribe to Mrbeast, money, prizes, money, merch. We got him now, Mrbeast.
So, you're selling Krabby Patties, eh, Plankton?
That's right, Squidward. And there's a free bucket helmet with every purchase. Care for one?
No! You may have hoodwinked everyone else in this backwater town, but you can't fool me. I listen to public radio.
What's that?
What? I used to watch iDubbbz.
Can't fool me.
This does say a lot. He was in a fucking police uniform for most of the video. He also used the R word. I should have known. I should have immediately assumed. Oh no.
You may have hoodwinked everyone like radio.
What's that?
Oh god, that's a red flag on his
side. Mr. Krabs, you stole the crown so Neptune would
yeah, like, immediately video completely invalid. Video's over. like we're done here. Like you're just like, I used to watch iDubbbz. All right. It's all done. We're out. Like that's crazy.
Man, you could finally get your stubby little paws on the Krabby Patty formula. It was you all along, but you made one fatal mistake. You messed with my paycheck, and I'm gonna report you to the highest authority in the land, King Neptune.
We'll
FTC.
see about that, Inspector Loose Lips.
Now,
what is the FTC?
Helmet brain control devices.
That's funny as fuck. Epicness personified.
What's going on here? Seize him,
Epicness personification.
I'm getting out of here!
Who can stop me now?
Now be like shocked. Like have your hands over your face. Like you're emotional as you can be.
To be continued is
So, like,
crazy. To be continued is crazy. Wait, that might actually be why he's doing this vid. Man gets fired and tries to start drama. Could be. You are right. Like, I mean, who knows? It is very sus that this comes right after the fucking Chris Tyson situation. So that is very true. It's like, this video is not monetized. This video is not about Chris Tyson. This video is for educational purposes only. If this video features materials protected by fair use, blah blah blah, all rights reserved to the copyright owners. More to come is crazy. I'm not watching part 2. Well, let's see if he'll even fucking make one. I mean, so far I haven't seen. I could probably pull this video up on my Opera, and like I'll be able to see the like to dislike ratio on it. No, he's doing very well when it comes to the like on discount on like to dislike ratio. He's actually doing pretty fucking crazy. Let me show y'all. 34K, like 1.6K. That's crazy.
Have your hand reaching for it and then like be like shocked. Like you're, yeah. Now act a little surprised. Like be like really shocked with your mouth open.
That's funny way to end it. I'm pretty sure this is out of context.
Like,
this feels like it's just him taking a video of a. This could be out of if this isn't out of context, this does look a little bad and looks very dystopian. Because imagine just asking a random ass Papa John guy like, no, act shocked. No, the thumbnail is not good enough. Make it better.
Like you're, yeah. Now act a little surprised. Like be like really shocked with your mouth open.
That's crazy. All right. Holy shit. He barely made any valid points across an hour-long vid. Literally, he only cooked from 18 minutes to like 30, then like cooked on low heat and blew up his gas tank outside near this area. So he really only cooked for like 10 minutes in this video. The rest of it is just fucking blabbermouth and just like fucking rambling. It's terrible. What are these comments? Why epic battle music? Sure. It's like, this is a crazy comment. Like, if this video mysteriously disappears, I've downloaded a copy. This comment serves as my confirmation that this video once existed. It's crazy. Promoting illegal gambling to kids is crazy. That is true, and that is like a point that he did actually make that I do actually like somewhat agree with. And that's why it's just an ethics thing for the most part. This video is definitely shadow banned. I searched up I work for Mrbeast, he's a fraud, and this video showed up after scrolling past 161 videos. That is untrue. I found this video in 3 searches. Here before Mrbeast is really canceled. I don't feel like much of this is very cancelable, really. None of this is cancelable, and people are saying like this is an actual shadow banned video. I don't think it is. I mean, to be fair, I looked up dog pack when I tried finding it. Okay, maybe it is. No, it's right here, but maybe it's because I watched it. Like if we were to pull up a fucking incognito tab, If we are to pull up a fucking incognito window. Fucking, I work for Mrbeast. He's a fraud. It's right here. This video is not shadow banned. So whoever's saying that is like bullshitting right now, bruh. It's like this is a ad 1, 2, ad 3, 4, ad 5, 6, 7, 8. It is the 8th video. It's definitely because you watched it. I am on a fucking what is it called? This thing. I can turn on a fucking VPN on Opera if you want me to. I have turned on my VPN on Opera GX. I will put that I am from Singapore. I am from Singapore now, ladies and gentlemen. Let us look at YouTube. It's gonna be even slower. Brr, I work for Mrbeast. He's a fraud. It's the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's right here. So it's completely wrong. I am in fucking Singapore. The shadow ban claims are completely baloney. It's complete doohickey.
Do you think attention is the most...
This video is definitely shadow banned. It's not, man. What are more recent comments? I used to pray for times like this. Minor attracted person, just say pedophile. marclive comment. I personally believe this video is rubbish. Mrbeast is as fake as WW. This is the fucking same thing that same stupid fucking argument that I made. Correct! Same as WWE. It is entertainment. Wow! This video is not monetized. Yeah, of course it is, because your account isn't eligible for monetization. You better hire Better Call Saul at this point. Make your video shorter. Holy shit. We need a part 2 ASAP. This is Charlie Day level work. What? Yeah, I'm not sure how people think this is enough to cancel someone. If you think this it was real, you might also think Santa Claus is real. There it is. All right, boys. There is a solid amount of people that are actually fucking smart. So TLDR, he's making money by exploiting children. Thank God. I thought he committed war or something. I've always been more of a Mr. Christ fan. Been sharing this like crazy, and he loved it. That's crazy. I'll put the same thing. Huge. Thanks for speaking out. In desperate measures, in desperate times like these. Heart. Yeah, this video isn't really expose material, correct? This is just fucking being a weirdo. Yeah, here it is. I understand what you're saying, but come on, the worst part is the casino one. The rest isn't that relevant, and bro has a channel which he just helps families and people around the world. He's not a bad person. It's all relevant, LMAO. Promoting products which will lead to childhood obesity or pretending you care about it isn't relevant. Faking videos to give prizes to people he knows isn't relevant, especially when you are justified by saying he gives prizes to people. It's more of what else has he lied about. I feel like more and more dirt will be dug up by others about Mrbeast. It's only a matter of time. Whatever. I could see all fucking... I could see both points. It's whatever. I'm from Germany, and even if I search the video name with your channel name, it doesn't pop up. I was from Singapore, and I found it. Found this from a Twitter thread. That's where I found it, too. God damn. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the stream. Where's chat? That is it for today. What's the consensus? Ace Attorney style, guilty or not guilty? Not really guilty, but there is some sus shit revolving Mr. Breast, so I can see it. Epicness, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna print the F-Tart's profile pic and put it in his flashlight. Well, don't say that, Shock Lobster. Appreciate you being part of the stream, but don't say that. Anyway, thank you guys for being part of the stream. I will see you guys in the... Hold up. No! I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.